Anyway, so back to 2 Timothy 11. That just backs up where Paul says, I am appointed a preacher, an apostle, and a teacher to the Gentiles. That gives you the little history on it. Verse 12. For the which cause I also suffer these things. Remember, back in Acts, God said he will suffer. For the which cause I will also suffer these things. Nevertheless, I am not ashamed. For I know who I have believed, and am persuaded that he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day. What's he talking about? He's forgiven. Paul truly believes that what he did in his past is forgiven. That he is able to keep that which I have committed unto him against that day. So when he finally runs his race and he's done and he's standing before the throne of judgment, what's he going to say? Well done, my son. He's not going to say, remember when you did this? It's paid, that's covered in the blood. Hold fast to the form of sound words, which thou hast heard of me in faith and in love in Jesus Christ. That good thing which was committed unto thee keep by the Holy Ghost, which dwelleth in us. This thou knowest, that all they which are in Asia be turned away from me, of whom are Philologus and Hermogenes. Back to verse 14. That good thing which was committed unto thee, kept by the Holy Ghost, which dwelleth in us. Our salvation is what he's talking about there. Now he gets down here to verse 15, and he's talking about Asia has been turned away from me. I don't remember, and it's not coming to mind, so I must not need to bring it up. I thought it was 15. Apparently not. Back in Acts. Yeah, Acts 19. Paul is talking to the Jews. He's preaching to them. They are in Asia. Pages are sticking together. Excuse me, Acts 18. I'm going to read just a couple of verses here, starting in verse 1. Acts chapter 18. He's in Asia. He's talking to the Jews. After these things, Paul departed from Athens and came to Corinth. Corinth is in Asia. And found a certain Jew named Aquila, born of Pontus, lately come from Italy, with his wife Priscilla, because of Claudius had commanded all the Jews depart from Rome, and came unto them. And because he was the same craft, he abode with them. And he worked by their occupation, and they were tent makers. And he reasoned in the synagogue every Sabbath, and he persuaded the Jews and the Greeks. And when Silas and Timothy came